Hello, makeup room. Oh, yes. Yes, Mr. Benny. Well, he just finished his rehearsal. Well, hold on. I'll call him for you. Mr. Burns.
Yeah.
Mr. Burns, telephone.
Okay, thank you. Hello? Oh, hello, Jack. What? Oh, stop. Gracie and I were very happy to be on your television show Sunday. Oh, really? The reviews were good, huh? Well, that's great. Yeah. Oh, you left it here in the makeup room? Oh. Okay, I'll drop it off at your house. Goodbye. Leo, would you put that toupee in a box for me, please?
Sure, Mr. Burns.
If I say I beg your pardon, then I'll come back to you. If you ask me to forgive you, I'll return. Oh, I'll return. Like the swallows.
George, if it's choking, you don't tie it so tight.
Like the swallows in Serrano. Harry, I'm glad you dropped in.
Yeah?
Your rehearsal was 4 minutes over, and I want you to cut 20 seconds out of your commercial.
Cut my commercial?
20 seconds, Harry.
My carnation commercial?
Just 20 seconds.
George, you can't do that. Listen, cut my jokes, cut my big dramatic scene, but don't cut my commercial.
Harry, it's only 20 seconds. I'm not asking for your blood.
Well, if it'll save the commercial, take it.
Stop overacting.
Well, but
I'm
George-
cutting a minute out of my monologue.
Well, I know, but that's not the same thing. When you cut things out...
George,
Yeah?
tonight after our show, can we go see a picture?
Sure. Would you like to see The Death of a Salesman with Frederick March?
Well, I'd rather go with you, but if you're busy, I'll go with him.
Gracie, what are you looking for?
My diamond ring.
You mean the engagement ring I gave you?
Yeah, I lost it.
Again you lost it? Well, do you remember where you had it last?
Yes, I do.
Where?
Right there.
Well, I better go tell the stage manager that the diamond ring is missing.
Oh, dear.
Gee, Gracie, that's too bad. Look, if you describe your ring to me, maybe I can help you find it, huh?
Well, it was my engagement ring, and it was a white gold ring, and it had a diamond in it. It was about that big.
Wow, that big?
Yeah, and the diamond was a little tiny one like that.
Are you sure you wore it to the studio this
Yeah,
morning?
I remember wearing it during rehearsal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Gracie.
Dear.
Gracie,
Hmm?
did you have it at lunch?
No, I had a Swiss cheese sandwich. Oh, my, Jack Benny's getting gray, isn't he?
I was thinking, Gracie, that ring could have been stolen. We ought to report it to the police.
Oh, all right. But let's go to the Hollywood police station this time. Then I won't have to change clothes.
Oh. Wait a minute. What do you mean change clothes?
Well, you see, I wear this dress at radio when I'm driving my car, and they must be sick of it at the Beverly Hills station.
Gracie's ring. The cleaning woman found it she found it in the powder room. Wish you could see the diamond. Wish I could see it. You know, I bet she's lost this about 100 times. It's not that she doesn't care for it, she loves it. If I offered to buy Gracie a $10,000 diamond to replace this, she wouldn't let me. You see, the sentiment is so strong that she couldn't bear to part with it. Which makes it kind of nice, because I feel the same way about the 10,000. Brings back a lot of memories. I got this engagement ring when we were playing the Colonial Theater in Akron, Ohio. Yeah, things were kind of tough in those days. I used to eat in cafeterias, and before I got to the cashier, I would hide the meat under the mashed potatoes. I'll never forget the night I gave this to Gracie. I slipped it on her finger, and I got down on my knees to propose, and she took a look at the ring and got down on her knees, too. She thought the diamond fell out, and she started to help me look for it. You know, a guy can't be too careful with an engagement ring. You know, engagements are broken. It's a gamble. It's like a horse race. If you get the right dope, you... I better give this back to Gracie before she worries herself. Now, keep it in my pocket and let her worry a little bit. Teach her not to be so careless. I should have thought of this years ago. Wonder why I didn't. Oh, I know. We weren't on television. We didn't need a plot. I must tell you what she got me for my anniversary.
I wish I could find Gracie's ring.
Blanche Morton talking to herself.
Not under there.
What are you doing over here?
Oh, hello, Harry.
Look, I want my lunch. What are you looking for?
Gracie's diamond ring is missing.
That isn't all of Gracie's that's missing. Come on over and get me my lunch. I have to be back to the office in half an hour. Come on, Blanche. Look, if you don't stop neglecting me, you're going to wake up one morning and find that you've lost something more than a ring. You'll lose a beautiful house and a wonderful man.
So what? I'll still have you in that shack we live in.
All right, I'll help you look for the ring.
Well, that's a good idea, Harry.
Maybe it's around here in the kitchen someplace. It's not in here. Hey, what a delicious-looking ham. No, it's not in here.
You keep on looking, Harry.
Yeah, I will. Not in here.
Now, don't miss anything.
I'll try not to. It's not in here. Not in here. Not under there. Not under there. Not there. No, not there. I wonder where she put it. That's not in here. No. I wonder where Gracie lost that ring.
You tried looking in the pickle jar.
That's a very good idea. Blanche, if there's one thing I detest, it's a sneaky wife.
Harry, did it ever occur to you that Gracie might be planning to serve those cold cuts for dinner?
Don't be silly. She's got a big ham.
I know. That's who she's planning to serve them to.
I mean this.
Oh, that. Well, I'm going to continue looking for the ring. Harry, don't you touch that ham.
Oh, no. Of course not. I wouldn't touch the ham. After all, I'm going to have my lunch in half an hour. I wouldn't want to spoil my appetite. I know how much hams cost. No, I'm not going to eat it. I guess I'm not going to eat it.
What are you looking for, Harry?
Oh, I was looking for Gracie's ring.
With a knife? What are you going to do, kill it? Harry.
Yeah?
I got a little surprise for you.
Oh.
Look.
Hey, that's Gracie's ring.
Yeah, I'm teaching her a little lesson.
She didn't... I thought it was a diamond.
Well, keep turning it. Harry, you just passed it the other way. Yeah. Well, not a word to Blanche or Gracie about this.
Well, I don't know where else to look. Oh, hello, George. Now the ring is stolen. I'll bet it's in some dirty crook's pocket right now.
Could be.
Well, should I give Gracie the ring back? No. I gotta let her worry about 17 more minutes until Amos and Andy come on. And you know, it takes more to worry Gracie than it does the average person. You know? There I go. Always do that. I'll never forget when Gracie and I were booked to play the Palladium Theater in London. And the second day out, it got very stormy. Sea got rough, and it started to pitch, and everybody got kind of panicky, and they put on their life preservers. So everybody except Gracie. So I said, Gracie, aren't you worried? She said, why should I be? We have a round-trip ticket. Put off my water wings and relaxed. There's somebody at our door.
Come in. Oh, how do you do?
Mrs. Burns?
Yes?
I'm Detective Lieutenant Smith. I've been detailed to handle the theft of your ring.
Oh, well, you're a little late. It's already been stolen, but sit down anyway. Let me take the hats. I'll put them in the hall.
Hey, Lieutenant, I tell you, I don't know nothing about her ring. I never seen her before.
We caught you hanging around the studio. If she identifies you, you're in trouble.
Well, now, come on. Let's sit down and visit. Now, what shall we talk about?
Mrs. Burns, we're here on business. I'd like to know if you can identify this man.
No. Don't you know who you are?
Mrs. Burns, this man is Fingers Leeds. He's a notorious pickpocket. Now, he's been hanging around the studio, and we think he got your ring. Stand up here, Fingers. I want you to look him over carefully and see if you don't recognize him.
Oh, all right. My, that's a pretty tie.
Mrs. Burns, this man's been in Alcatraz, San Quentin. He's got a long record.
Oh, I'd love to hear it, but our phonograph only plays the standard side.
Well, do you recognize him?
No, I don't think I've ever seen him before.
Well, I'd like to try something. Would you mind getting his hat?
Oh, all right.
Tell you, Lieutenant, I don't know nothing about her ring. I didn't steal it.
We'll see. Now, Mrs. Burns, I want you to take a look at him with his hat on.
All right. Think it's silly, but I'll do it.
Now, look at him.
No, I still don't recognize him.
Sit down, Fingers. Now, Mrs. Burns, I have some other suspects I'd like to show you. Do you mind if I sit down?
No, go right ahead.
Now, you may recognize one of them.
All right.
Now, does he look familiar?
No. No.
How about this one?
No.
No. Huh?
Mm-mm.
Well, I guess we'll be going.
Oh, no. You've been so nice. I want to show you something. Now, that's me when I was 3. And that's my sister Bessie when she was 3. And this is Hazel. And, Fingers, come here. Come on over here. I want to show you my brother. And this is my brother Willie. And, that's Aunt Clara. And, of course, you know who that is.
Say, wait a minute. That looks like a guy I sent up last year, Flathead Thompson.
Oh, no, that's not Flathead.
Well, it looks like it.
Well, no.
See, you've got company.
Oh, George, we were just looking at your picture. This is Lieutenant Smith and the notorious pickpocket Fingers Leeds.
What's going on here? Well, your wife reported her diamond ring missing, and I picked up this suspect.
Oh, well, Gracie, would you take this in the den and put it in my briefcase?
Yes, all right.
Look, Captain, here's the ring. I've been trying to teach my wife a lesson. I'm going to give it to her as soon as she comes back.
So I wind up with a joker detail.
Well, I didn't mean it.
Okay, Fingers, you're in the clear.
Oh, thanks.
Well, goodbye.
Mr. Burns, you seem like a nice guy. I'd like to give you a little tip. Never keep anything valuable in that pocket.
Oh, this is a bad pocket?
Yeah, I'll show you why. Here, you walk towards me, huh?
All right.
You pass me, like that. There, you see?
Oh, gee, how do you like that? Well, I'll never keep it in that pocket again.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I tell you what, if you want to keep this and not lose it, this is where you keep it, right down in there, like
Right
that.
here.
You see?
Oh, thanks.
That's all right, Mr.
Very
Burns.
much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye. And it certainly was an honor to meet you. And you too, Lieutenant.
Well, Gracie, I think this has gone far enough. And I've got something for you. I hope you've lent you.
Well, what?
I got something for you. I'll be right back.
Hey, George, where you going?
I've got to see a man about an empty pocket.
What's the matter with him?
I don't know.
Well, look, Gracie, I've got some friends just came into town. They want to see the show tonight. Do you have 4 tickets for
Oh,
it?
yes, I have.
Oh, good.
Okay, now. 1, 2, 3. There you are. Oh, George forgot to take Jack Benny's toupee to him. Oh.
Thanks for the tickets, Gracie. I'll have to be running along now.
Oh, all right. I have to read my script over
Okay.
anyway.
Gracie! Hey, Gracie!
Yes, what is it?
How do I look?
Oh, you look wonderful, Harry. You know, you should always wear red ties.
Blanche! Oh, Blanche!
Well, I just came from the police station. I reported I told them that Fingers stole the ring. But the minute they find out you're in show business, they're always trying to get laughs. When I described the diamond to the police captain, he says, go home and stop worrying about it. As soon as Fingers sees it, he'll bring it back. You know, people don't realize that I bought that diamond 25 years ago when things were cheap. You know, if you went in to buy that today, it would cost you $30, $40. You know, there's not a flaw in that stone. There isn't room for one. Hope I get the ring back. There's nostalgic. Oh, excuse me. Come in. Harry.
George, I want you to meet my mother.
Oh, well, Mrs. Von Zell.
How do you do,
are
Mr.
you?
Burns?
May I take your coat?
Thank you.
Oh, there you are. And won't you sit down?
Thank you.
May I get you something? A cup of coffee?
We're just going to stay a minute.
Well, George, we better get started. Oh, hello,
Hi,
Harry.
Gracie.
Gracie, this is Mrs. Von Zell.
Oh, how do you do, Mrs. Von Zell?
How do you do, Mrs. Burns?
Oh, Harry, you rascal. Why didn't you tell us you were married?
This is my mother, Gracie.
Oh, excuse me. George said that you were Mrs. Von Zell. He never gets anything straight.
Gracie, Harry's mother has the same name that he has.
Oh, I see. Well, I have to start and get ready. I'll see you later, Harry. And you too, Harry.
Changed my mind. I think I could use that cup of coffee
Cup
now.
of coffee, okay. I'll warm it up for you.
We'll go with it. I want you to see
I want
this
to see
picture.
my kitchen.
Have a look.
Right in here. There you are,
Pretty
Mrs.
kitchen
Von
it
Zell.
is.
Isn't it nice?
Oh, look.
What?
There's a
Oh.
can of carnation.
Well, of course.
Don't you want to run through your commercial? See if you know it?
Mother helps me rehearse all the time.
I always help you
Oh, do
rehearse
you?
at
Well,
home.
good.
But I know it backwards, Mother. We ran through it at the studio this morning.
I know, but practice makes perfect.
Oh, but Mother.
Son.
Well, all right. I'll go through it for you. See, I'd be about here.
Just a minute, though.
All right. Okay.
Now, shoulders out. Shoulders back, head up.
Good.
Head up, boy.
You all know how wonderful carnation is for babies. 8 out of 10 mothers who use carnation say their doctor recommended it. Why, it's not only...
Wonderful for babies.
I said that, didn't
Say it again.
I? Oh, I do, so I say it again. Thank you, Mother. It's not only wonderful for babies, but it's marvelous for cooking, too. Now, this is where the camera comes in for a real close-up. Right like this. Now we dissolve back to the kitchen table,
Oh, yes.
where we have the groceries. And at the
That's
kitchen
right.
table, I say, Almost every homemaker these days includes in her shopping cake mix, biscuit mix, pancake mix. These foods are naturals for carnation. You see, carnation evaporated milk gives them a richer flavor, makes them tender and light, because carnation evaporated milk is heat refined, and no other form of milk gives you the results you get with heat refined carnation. So, for wonderful effect in your cooking, and for a wonderful effect on your milk bills, too, start tomorrow to use double rich carnation, the milk from contented cows.
Harry, that was fine,
Well, thank you,
fine.
Fine indeed. You left out the part about cream vegetable soup.
Oh, no, Mother, I didn't leave it out. You see, Mr. Burns cut 20 seconds.
You cut his commercial? His carnation commercial? Oh, Mr. Burns, please, don't cut Harry's speech about the cream vegetable soup.
Now, Mother, don't get
Please.
upset. George, George, what Mother means is that everybody should know how easy it is to make creamed vegetable soup with carnation evaporated milk. You see, you just pour a can of soup into a pan like
Yes.
this. Add an equal amount of carnation evaporated milk, and there you are. So rich, so creamy, so wonderful. There is nothing like creamed vegetable soup made with carnation evaporated milk.
So you see, you can't cut my boy's commercial.
Okay, the 20 seconds are back.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Mrs. Bonzella, I'll fix you some coffee, huh?
Not now.
No, I have to get back and change my script, George. And Mother, you can stay and have a cup.
Well, you give a good performance tonight.
Jane, what an actress you are. My own mother couldn't have played that part
Anybody
better.
could have done it.
Well, how much do I owe you?
If I took money from you, I couldn't sleep a week tonight.
Oh, well, here's $10.
As long as I'm going to be awake, I'll take another 10.
Well, I certainly hope George never finds out about this. Well, Mother, goodbye, dear. I'll see you later. Now, take care of yourself.
Goodbye,
Bye,
son.
Harry. Well, Jane, what did he pay you?
$20.
Should have given you 40. That was quite a performance.
Thank you, George. I hope you can use me on your television show sometime.
I certainly will, Jane. Hey, Jane, how about some
Oh,
coffee?
cut the coffee. I got a date at Paramount.
Well, wait, Jane. I'll take you with me.
Fine.
I'm going right down to CBS.
No, Mrs. Burns, this is the first time I've made you up. How does it look?
Oh, it looks fine. Just fine, Bob.
Oh, well. Hello.
Hello, George.
I'm a little late. Will you brush me up a little bit? Okay, Leo. Gracie, what happened to you after rehearsal today?
Well, you know, the police said that my ring might turn up in a pawn shop. So I went to one. Have you ever been to a pawn shop?
Not since I've married you. Gracie, while you're in the pawn shop, did you browse around a little bit?
No, I was too busy looking at everything. I didn't have time to browse.
Well, the next time you get there, try browsing, huh?
10 minutes, everybody.
Okay.
You certainly see interesting things in a pawn shop. Well, yeah, I saw my Uncle Harvey's watch.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a nice, familiar face.
Uncle Harvey didn't need his watch anyhow. He always told time by his wallet.
A little more black on the side here. Uncle Harvey told time by his wallet.
Mm-hmm. Every night he'd go to the corner bar and keep looking in his wallet, and when it was empty, he'd say, well, it's time to go home.
That's how he told time by his wallet?
Mm-hmm.
Surprised he doesn't see with his mouth.
He does.
Sees with his mouth?
He sees that the soup is hot.
Leo, a little more black. I'm getting grayer every minute.
You know, while I was in the pawn shop, a man came in to pawn his glasses. He said they were his reading glasses.
Well, that's too bad.
But I guess after he learned how to read, he didn't need them anyhow.
Yeah, as soon as I learn to read, I'll throw my glasses away.
Mr. Burns here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. I got a look at it.
Gracie, your engagement ring.
Huh? Oh,
It's
thank
back.
you, George.
Now, be careful now.
Oh, thank you. You know, George, while I was in the pawn shop today, I bought my sister Hazel a beautiful camera. One of those real expensive kinds. You know, that foreign make?
Like her?
Well, of course I like her. I wouldn't have bought her the camera if I didn't.
I wonder if she can do that with stereopticon. Gracie, would you mind repeating that again?
Well, all right. I was in the pawn shop today, and I bought my sister a beautiful camera, one of those real expensive ones. You know, a foreign make.
Stereopticon?
Well, of course I like her. If I didn't, I wouldn't have bought her the camera.
Yeah, I guess you can do it with everything. On stage, everybody. Oh, on stage. Here we go.
All right.
Okay.
Good
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Hurry up.
Best of luck.
Here we go. Thanks, fellas.
You're welcome.
Here we go.
You know, Leo, I've never worked on Burns and Allen before. Just wonderful listening to him rehearse.
Bob,
Yeah?
she wasn't rehearsing
You mean she's like that?
all the time.
Carnation Evaporated Milk presents the George Burns and Gracie Allen Show.
Thank you very much. Gracie and I will be back again 2 weeks from tonight. And next week, don't forget to watch that charming couple, Mary Healy and Peter Lynn Hayes. And,
Oh, George, I'm worried.
what are you worried about?
I lost a piece of Kleenex.
I wouldn't worry about that at
Yes,
all.
my engagement ring is in it.